A pleasant good evening. The weather report I will present is for the year 2050. I am Frank Tench. Belize is in northern Central America. We're bounded on the north by Mexico and on the west and south by Guatemala. To the east is the Caribbean Sea, which is home to our World Heritage Site, the Belize Barrier Reef Reserve. Our climate has been very beneficial for primary commercial crops such as sugarcane, citrus, and bananas. Small farmers cultivate secondary crops such as beans, corn, rice, and vegetables. However, for the year 2050, climate models suggest our weather will present us with increasing challenges. Crippling heat waves during the dry season will severely affect the agricultural crops as well as other sectors of the economy. The poor and the vulnerable in our society will face the greatest risk. Our climate is largely governed by rainfall. There are two seasons: the rainy season, which starts in mid-May in the south and early June in the north of the country. The rainy season ends in October. The dry season runs from February until mid-May. Between February and April, rainfall amounts normally average less than 100 millimeters. Average rainfall will vary from around 1,500 millimeters in the north to 4,000 millimeters in the south. While all seasons have showed a decreasing trend in rainfall since 1960, the months of February, March, and April display the most statistically significant trend. The average percent of decrease in rainfall will range from between 10 to 50%. This trend is consistent with the decrease in rainfall. The strongest indicator in favor of global warming is linked to the steady rise in air temperatures over the period 1951 to 2010. This warming has been measured at between 0.6 to 0.7 degrees Celsius, or about 0.10 degrees Celsius per decade. In Belize, January is the coldest month of the year. Minimum temperatures in January 2050 will range from between 19 degrees Celsius in the west and northwest of the country to 22 degrees Celsius along central and southern coastal portions of the country. In the upper reaches of the mountain pine ridge, temperatures will drop much lower. By July, these temperatures will range much higher. Average maximum temperatures for coastal areas will reach near 33 degrees Celsius. Inland and in the north, the maximum temperature will range between 34 to 36 degrees Celsius. The average rate of increase will be more rapid during the wet season. Throughout the whole country, the hottest months are April and May, when the dry season is dominant. In the year 2050, the highest temperatures will range even higher, 38 degrees Celsius for western Belize. In the year 2050, rainfall will decrease all across the country. The strongest decrease will occur during the months of May, June, and July. Decreases will vary between 30 to 70%. This trend may make the coastal lowlands of southern Belize vulnerable to sea level rise. Thanks for joining.
As you have just seen, climate change will increasingly affect our day-to-day weather. But we don't have to wait until 2050 to witness its impact. Already today, many parts of the world are experiencing more intense rainfall, floods, storms, heat waves, droughts. We need to minimize these negative impacts, and the best way to do that is to rapidly and significantly reduce our emissions of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases.
We have the power and the responsibility to create a better future for ourselves and for those to come. But we need action at least at two levels. We need a new, robust global climate change agreement, and we need local policy that points us toward green growth and action by investors, industry, cities, and regions. Then we can arrive at a stable, climate-neutral future.
Let's work together to make our societies safer and more resilient. Please join me in taking action on climate change. Thank you.